Modbus RTU master uses function codes to tell the slave which part of the memory it wants to access, and what kind of operation it wants to perform. To see the big picture, we can classify the function codes according to the memory area they utilize. Let's start with the function codes that perform operations on the discrete output coils. There are 3 of them. The first one is function code 1. It is used to read the values of one or more discrete output coils. If the master wants to read more than one discrete output at once, the addresses of those coils must be contiguous. That is, their addresses must follow one another. That way the master reads a block of coil memory with one request. If the addresses of the coils the master wants to read are not contiguous, it has to make multiple requests to read them all. The second function code used to manipulate discrete output coils is function code 5. It is used to write a value to a single coil. The third one is function code 15. It is used to write values to multiple coils with a single request. It is important to note that the coil addresses must be contiguous. That is, their addresses must follow one another. There is only one function code used with discrete input contacts. It is function code 2. It is used to read one or more discrete input contacts. Again, if the values of more than one discrete input contacts are to be read, the addresses of them must be contiguous. As for analog input registers, there is again only one function code, 4. It reads one or more input registers. If the values of more than one register are to be read, they must again be contiguous. Finally, there are 3 function codes used for analog output holding registers. The first one is function code 3. It is used to read one or more analog output holding registers. Again, if the values of more than one register are to be read, they must be contiguous. The second one is function code 6. It is used to write a single analog output holding register, and the last one is function code 16. It is used to write multiple contiguous holding registers at once. This wraps up our tutorial for Modbus RTU for beginners. In the upcoming videos, we will dive into the details of the function codes, how they are composed, and the possible responses of the slaves. In another video, we will cover Modbus TCP at the beginner level, and expand on that with follow-up videos. If you want to practice your newly acquired skills on Modbus RTU, please download my free Modbus RTU emulator Windows application. You can also find a tutorial on how to use the software in my channel. You can find the details in the description. Hope my work was worth your time. Keep investing in yourself.